Welcome back to Fourth Down and D. I'm your host, D Capri, and I'm glad that you are joining me here on this Good Friday. Look, I hope you had a chance to spend time with your family, whether near or far, whether physically or virtually. Look, I know things are different this year, and hopefully you still had a chance to enjoy time with your people. You know what I'm saying? I know it's difficult. We're in 2020, we just never know what to expect, but we want to keep everybody safe. And if you did do it physically, I hope you had physical social distancing with the mask and everything else. Look, I look forward to seeing my family every holiday. It was rough this year. We didn't get a chance to see all of them, but you know what? Better safe than sorry, you know? But anyway, let's talk about these Saints. These 8-2 wonderful Saints. These number one in the NFC conference Saints. So last week, we saw Taysom get his first start. We saw the offense do some things that we hadn't seen it do in a long time, which is cool. He did well in his first start. And like I said in the last video, the only thing that I need him to do is protect the ball more, protect the ball better. Because as a quarterback, you're going to be touching the ball a whole lot. But today, we're going to talk about the unsung MVP of this team. And it is, drumroll, the offensive line. And I know a lot of you going to say, huh? How, D? Drew got 11 broke ribs, so forth and so on. Look, things happen. We're playing against other NFL teams. The reason why the Saints offensive line is the MVP of this team is simply this: the ability to adjust. We know that Andrews Pete has been dealing with injuries. He's been sloppy. He's been, he's been good. He's been, it's just inconsistent with him. This week he's going to be out with a concussion. But last week, Nick Easton had to come in. That means Ruiz rotated to another spot. It's just all the time the consistency of our offensive line being able to play multiple positions at multiple times. I think we have the smartest offensive line in the NFL. Last week, the hot mic caught Teron Armstead actually calling out the blitz, which is cool, of the Falcons. Look, the fact that our offensive line actually knows and can read defenses just like our QBs, that's a huge advantage. That doesn't happen a lot. We have a lot of smart offensive lines in the NFL. They play the position well, but a lot of them really, really don't know and can't read the field like their quarterbacks can. But ours can, and that's a huge advantage. That means, guess what? Taysom doesn't have to be a superhero. If he misses a blitz pickup, if he misses, our offensive line is right there to say, hey, brother, hey, that man's coming. Check out of it. Check. And you also see a lot of that from Alvin Kamara. Last year, if you watched Teddy Bridgewater, you would see Alvin Kamara whispering in Teddy's ear a lot. Simply because he knows the playbook like a quarterback. He just doesn't know it like a running back or a wide receiver. He knows it like a quarterback. And that's an advantage. Having a smart team, y'all, is one of the biggest advantages in the NFL. And our offensive line is proving it game in and game out that they can rotate, change position, play position, and still be extremely solid. That is my MVP for this year right now, up to this point. And plus, they're still playing their position. They're opening holes, they're pass protecting, and they're doing everything that they're supposed to do also. You can't get mad at that at all. Now, let's talk about this Denver game. So, as I stated last week, I don't like Drew Lock, simply because of this. He's very inconsistent. He's an all or nothing quarterback. He's just like he was at Missouri. Very all or nothing. I don't like that because you never know what you're going to get with him. And it sucks. I hate that, And as Denver fans, I know they don't like it either. He can make a big play. He can cost you on a big play. So I think our defense playing the way it is, we're going to lock him up. We're going to confuse him a little bit. But with that being said, Denver's defense is relentless, and they're going to throw some different looks at Taysom to try to confuse him also. But going back to my original point, with the offense knowing the playbook as the QB and the running back knowing the playbook as the QB, we should have some good success against them. Now, I honestly believe this is going to be an Alvin Kamara game. He and Latavius Murray, Uh, with what Denver brings, I think it's going to leave a lot of open space for AK to do some damage. I really think so. I think that he's going to make some plays and do some things in the open field that are going to show you why he's on everybody's list of maybe being the first non QB MVP for a very long time. But I honestly think this is an Alvin Kamara game. I think that Taysom is going to find him, like I said, in some check downs. Last game he didn't have a catch, but I think that changes this game. I really do. And I'm gonna say this: I think the Saints win big this game. People are saying it's gonna be a tough game. It's gonna be close. No, I honestly don't think so. I think we might see a 40 burger on the road. And it's not just saying being arrogant or, oh, my team is this, is not. I think it's just the Saints just match up far too well to Denver. And I think that once we, and stifle the running game and make them one y'all know what I'm trying to say, make them a passing team, then I feel like, it's not one-dimensional is what I was trying to say, but I think that's gonna, that Denver is gonna run out of scheme, and we're gonna just pile it on. I really do. I just can't see this playing out too differently than that. Either that or we make a bunch of mistakes, and I hope that's not the case. But we would have to make a lot of mistakes in order to let this one slip away. And I think we're thoroughly prepared. I really do think we're thoroughly prepared. So, with that being said, I'm going to predict that the Saints win this game 42-17. I think that they get a jump touchdown at the end. Denver, with that being said, 42-17. So, yeah. I think the Saints win big this game. Look, y'all, I know that, we're in a weird time in 2020, but enjoy these games, man. Enjoy these games. Take some time off. Let your brain rest from all of that's going on around you. Enjoy it. Take your time and just be thankful for your best team, for your team, whomever it may be. If it's the Saints, if it's whoever it is. Take your time and enjoy your games, man, because it's the only normalcy that we slightly have here in 2020. So, and if you crack open a good drink and laugh with your people whom you haven't seen, or if you can't see virtually, just visit them. Enjoy yourself. Let your brain rest, man. It's okay. We're around the holidays, so it can be stressful, it can be depressing, and this year has been majorly depressing for a lot of people. So don't allow yourself to fall into the blackness, and if you do, call somebody. Call a friend. Reach out to me. I'm here. Anyway, we're on the road to 500 subscribers, y'all. Make sure you tell a friend to like, share, subscribe. Make sure you tell them to, hey, check out my girl D. She kind of knows what she's talking about. And then check out my girl D. She really don't have a clue what she's talking about. Whatever, just check out your girl D. Anyway, who that? Go Saints. Peace.